All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video from golfcartstuff.com. We got ourselves an install video today, but before we do that, I'm going to address this head on. You may be thinking to yourself, who is that handsome young man staring at me in the camera right now? He looks totally different from the other guy who had a beard and all that long hair. Well, I'll tell you, it's amazing what a haircut can do for you. I feel so fresh. So with that out of the way, and now you know who I am, let's get the install. So today, 1-inch block lift kit installed on a Club Card Tempo. Let me show you what that looks like and what you're going to get in your kit. So right here, we've got ourselves the 1-inch block lift kit, right? You buy this is what you're going to get. It's just an aluminum block that you're going to install under your leaf springs on the front of your cart. You'll get the hardware and everything you need for it. So this is what it looks like. Now let me address two things real quick. You got to know about the block lift kit. Number one, it's economy. So this isn't no 3-inch lift kit or anything like that. It's an economy lift kit. These really only work if you've got good leaf springs. So you got to make sure your leaf springs are in good shape. If you've got an old sagging cart, you're still going to have rubbing. Not the lift kit for you. Number two, even with this lift kit installed, we're still going to lose some of our turning radius. So we're going to have about 95% of what we had before. But that final 5%, if we really crank the wheel on this Tempo, even after this is installed, we're still going to get some rubbing. So it's just an inevitable thing. You just got to be aware that if you buy one of these, economy version, perfect if you need it. So let me show you what we're going to put on there and talk about some things. So this right here is our black and machined aluminum Terminator wheel. It's a great looking wheel. It's going to look real good on our cart. Okay, it's got the 205/30/14 Endura Excel tire on there. This combination right here maxes out at about 20 inches, which unfortunately for a club car is a little too high. So we got to get this installed on the front here, and that's going to raise it up perfectly. So let me show you how we're going to do that. All right, so let me high level view here what we're going to do. If you take a look right here, we've got the leaf spring and we've got the frame mount. Now this block lift kit is actually going to go in between the leaf spring and the frame mount. We're going to sit it right in here. So in order to do that, we got to get this piece taken out of the way. We've already started some of the removal process to speed this up. So I'm going to get this taken off. Okay, I've got myself a ratchet. I've got the 11/16 ratchet socket head here right here. We're going to get these off and talk about some of the other tools you need. So let me get started and show you what's next. All right, so now that we've got that frame piece down, okay, we're going to talk about the install. So I want to show you something here real quick on this block lift kit. If you take a look right here at this center cutout, it's kind of this oval cutout. I want to show you where that corresponds on the cart because it actually has to do with the alignment. So as you take a look at this bolt right here, on the top half, you may be able to see there's actually a little piece that kind of sticks out, and that's actually for the alignment of this lift kit and actually for the plate. So when we get this down, we know how to center this thing. So let's talk about getting this installed. So in order to get the lift kit installed, we're going to have to pry this leaf spring down away from the frame mount. So I've got a wrench. Okay, I'm going to get under here and start doing some prying. You know, you're going to have to find a tool to do that as well. So it's kind of a pain, okay, and you're going to have to start slow. So I've got this coming down. Don't jam your fingers. At this point, you may want to get a hammer, you know, start doing some tapping to get this thing aligned. Don't be afraid to be mean to it. All right. So don't be afraid to use the hammer and get it aligned. You can beat these things up pretty good. I don't know if you saw that snap into place. We know we've got it basically aligned. Now the next trick in the process is getting these bolts aligned. So you'll see we have bolts here, and these are the bolt channels, and there's bolt placements up here that these attach into. So clearly I've got some work to do to kind of get these aligned. Want to address that too real quick. In your package, you'll get some hardware. You also get a nut cap on this as well. There should be pre-drilled and pre-fitted slots for this, but those nut caps are for you know, if you strip that out. So just be aware of that. So I gotta get this aligned here and tap this into place and then get these bolts started. So while we're doing this, wanted to share a little tip. before we get this plate remounted, you're going to want to make sure you've got your lift kit lined up properly. So I'm actually going to install the bolts first before I get this plate mounted, so that I know this is lined up, and then I can easily screw that plate back in as well. So at this point, now that I've got all the bolts started and I know it's aligned, I'm going to take these out. I'm going to re-get this plate mounted up there with the bolts, and then at that point, folks, we are all done and we can drop this down and show you what it looks like. So let me take these out, get the plate installed, and I'll be right back with you. All right, well guys, that's it. The lift kit is now installed. Clearly, I'm sweating. I've been working hard. Sometimes it can be harder than it looks. So we're gonna drop this down, show you guys what it looks like. But that's it for me. So guys, if you've gotten to this point, go ahead and make sure you give us a like and subscribe. We're gonna be getting a lot more install videos, product videos, the whole 9 yards. So stick around, we'll show you the difference in clearance. And yeah, I'm out of here. So see you next time. Anybody got any water?